the ending's extended. Right, Link? My favorite chair. Hot diggity dog. Hot diggity dog, my new hero. But once again, wasted days and wasted nights. I have to try and set up the show. Make sure there's no sin going on. And play with the electronics. Because it's really not over yet until I edit it on my free editor Clipchamp, not a sponsor, used continuously by me because I think it's the best. Boy howdy, this cheap old man is looking for the best deal. I love rocking chairs. YouTube.
Guys,
There it is.
welcome back. Today's
But I don't know whether to include the editing since I'm the college professor. I've tried, nobody's interested. But I did succeed in getting Liz on the part. Son of a buck. Hot diggity dog. Working overtime. BTO. Taking care of business and working overtime. I said, work out! Terrible voice. I spent all my money on YouTube lessons, and they were free.
lesson, can you copyright the title, The YouTube Professor? And
That was a pretty good catch. I hope it's on film. Do you want to be a cameraman? Keep the camera rolling. Keep it rolling. Hi-ho, it's off to work I go. Chris, man, still on my mind. Like, subscribe, comment. Well, guys, welcome back. Youth Truth Podcast, starring yours truly. Well, today I had very, very high hopes. I'm still working on the big show. But you know how hard it is to do this. I doubt it, because I'm the only one trying. However, I thought I had me a guest coming, but I sit in anticipation. She's making me wait. However, the show must go on. So here I am, the way I was when I managed to think I closed the deal with a couple of the people I was trying to get on the show Friday. I did manage to get 2 people on the show. Guess what? Ending number 3. A man that goes out pumping the streets trying to attain something can accomplish that task if he puts his mind into it. Right, Tim?
That's correct. That's correct.
I believe that. And so this is my little movie set, and I got all my props and my not a sponsors. Philips TV, Hot Diggity Dog. It went to the YouTube Professor. That's my new gig, man.
Okay.
well,
All right, so this is how I get it in the show. It's in the film. I got artwork and a copywritten title, Tim.
Yeah, that's right.
Well.
The YouTube Professor, yeah.
The YouTube Professor. I'm an old man pretending that he can teach people YouTube on the back porch like Al Bundy.
Yeah.
You know,
Ain't nothing wrong with
if
Nothing
you
wrong
were
with
to
it.
make a movie set, it could be anything, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm doing this, an old man on the porch, calling it the Porch Project is one of my titles.
Okay, the Porch Project. Okay.
Enrich Your Life and Finances is over there on the chalkboard.
Okay.
That's a business thing. Hey, laugh. I'm trying to
Yeah.
make it a comedy.
Yeah.
Oh, well, all right. So for a mind that has creative thoughts,
Uh-huh.
you know, most people might think you're insane.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I'm completely insane?
No.
You've had a couple of 50 hours of conversation with me.
Yeah, I've had long enough to know that you're not insane. You're definitely not
No,
insane.
but you know, if you were 70 and said, I'm going back to school and I'm going to teach myself this gig,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
most people, and to say you want to write a book,
Mm-hmm.
be a writer, a comedy writer on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm acting for that little Sony that's not a sponsor.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, dangerang, it's good equipment. It's lasted me since 2012.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't put my pretty teeth in.
Yeah.
But you know, and the first money you'll make on YouTube is being able to deduct
Mm-hmm.
from your income your expenses.
Mm-hmm.
And because I bought them teeth as a prop
Mm-hmm.
for the show,
Mm-hmm. You can take that.
I could take it off
back
my
in.
taxes.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Mm-hmm.
You know? Well, Tim, the whole thing was to say
Uh-huh.
that a man that tries really, really hard all day long, puts in a little extra effort. I've been up since 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
making this short story book,
Mm-hmm.
movie, video, theater thing.
Mm-hmm.
And one day,
Yeah.
and damn man, I could build enough staff.
Yeah.
I honestly think I could do one every day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
The
what's up.
question is, can I get people on my channel?
Yeah.
You know, my dashboard, 119 subscribers.
Mm-hmm. That's good. That's good. Shoot. You passed 100 up. Yep.
It took me 2.5 years to hit 100.
Mm-hmm. That's still accomplished goal.
Well, but like I said, I believe it's like a school, and anybody that wants to enrich their life and finances
Mm-hmm.
has to believe in himself and put in the OT.
Put in the
I
work.
guess.
Yeah. Put in the work.
OT.
Yeah. Faith without works is dead.
And you know, I'm the only one that sees everybody that puts in the work, and that there is just the circumstances of life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for Christmas I got an unknown nephew.
Really?
Yeah, my brother-in-law Paul was out spreading the word
Mhm.
around when he was a young kid.
Mm-hmm.
I did a video called Potent Firepower, you know,
Mm-hmm.
that I haven't posted yet. You know, you got to get 2 weeks ahead because YouTube wants a video every week.
Really?
And as a producer or a content writer,
Mm-hmm.
you have to be able to try and meet their little
Standards.
mental deadline.
Uh-huh.
Thanks, Tim.
Okay.
I appreciate you
Alright.
coming by.
Yeah.
If you don't want your stand up straight, and just run,
Oh, yeah.
run
No.
fast, my
No,
man.
Nothing to it. But okay. So, when's the next time you gonna get on? Get back on.
You mean post my video?
Yeah.
But, long story short, this gal asked me I told her one time I was making a show trying to teach the youth of America how to make YouTube. And she says, well, let me check with AI. And I doubt in a million years they come up with a sitcom about a little old man sitting on his porch, broke down knees. I didn't put my teeth in because every time I do, I sound like a drunk. But in the big show, might not have sponsored, is sitting there on the table. So, watch that bottle and watch that clock while I went out and paid the neighborhood for the one guy that's been trying to sell them all on a community YouTube channel. Well, I'll tell you, you'll get some looks. You'll get thought of as a little bit crazy. But I like that photo on the YouTube professor of Einstein. Dang, kind of looks like me. There he is. I don't know. I'm the cameraman, all one-handed, props on the wall. There he is, Einstein, on my littler widescreen in the living room. And I did them YouTube professor videos. Let's see where it's at. This one. There it is.
Well, guys,
The YouTube professor.
welcome back.
We're not on the park.
Today's lesson.
Can you copyright this stuff?
The title.
Never mind.
YouTube professor.
It's all ad lib.
So you know, I got my $1 million.
There's my $1 million set on that too, running through the screen. This is an introduction for my third year project was to try and get some local YouTuber to get together and have a little chat. Now I made a video. They probably gonna get me canceled called Potent Ammo 3. It took me a few cuts. And I might put it out tomorrow. And this might be the introduction to that one. Or I might include it in the big show. Well, I'm not finished. Silver's in the news. So I thought I'd go with this new one. But I like putting them out on my big screen and watching them because I make them for the big screen. Thanks, comment. But the big show is probably going to go from ending to the boring stuff. Because if you were going to write a book about how to do YouTube, it would be the teacher's curriculum. And, y'all going to be falling asleep in class. And that's why I call them books. So that you could realize you don't have to watch it all at once. I don't expect you to. But try to get through it. Because I teach marketing, market share. My target audience is a little slice of the pie. Probably mostly men. My wife still doesn't understand my show, but the channels I watch are getting 200,000 views, and she won't watch them either. I don't expect her to like them. I'm looking for the people that want to make an attempt at this program, willing to put their heart and soul into practicing acting, telling jokes, and not really caring. If I put my teeth in, you guys will think I'm a drunk. But I do that so I look good every now and then. But this is all spur of the moment. This is how you do it. Cameramen walk around with a camera all the time. YouTube guys are constantly thinking YouTube. But truthfully, if you find a niche in the market, you might go somewhere. even if you're doing it in your PJs, 50% of the market almost is men. If you take out the young, you know, because it's an adult show. And he always said, if it ain't working, try something different. So I keep it trying. I keep it going. And so, Angela Russi, you know who you are. In town, flying all over the world, putting your life at risk, I think. Sometimes, voicing your rights on public television, freedom of speech, freedom of the press, freedom to air your grievances. One man, Peaceful Assembly. You should watch that show, Peaceful. It has the best ending. I had a cameraman. Dang, Arthur was good. Well, thanks, Arthur, for all your efforts, and believe in me, I'm still trying to get you some hardwood floor restorations. I think he's the best. But, you know, he's got work to do. Still providing for the family. Not able to just take the time off and dance in his living room by his picture window with poplar sitting outside that I think I could slice at $1,200 a slice. Damn, shouldn't talk money. But my son-in-law said, well, the MBAs make all the money. I said, them guys that play basketball? No, I knew better. Masters of Business Administration. Well, if you want to learn accounting and economics and the silver market, which seems to be the big gig going on right now. That's why I did Silver Pro. I sleep in the chair. I've seen it go up and down, left and right. I practice trading on the market every day. I like really hard games. Now this is a really hard game, and about all I can do with my sore knees is a little old time crowded dance floor dance. And I'm thinking all this up as I go along. And so I hope you enjoy the show. Whatever I manage to get out, I'm still making the deadline for, well, I put them out Sunday night. I started on a Friday. It's Friday right now, TGIF. And since I'm doing these one takers, if I can get it in the old computer, using my not a sponsor editing service, and pump it out, I probably can do it. Because anybody, the whole show is about if you want to do it, you can get it done. I went out pounding the street all day long, paving the road, thought I'd failed. But I did get 2 people on the porch. One, I think there's camera failure. And I don't have Liz. Little conversation. But I do have Tim's. Right up front. Late night. Just before my lady comes home from the bank. She works at a bank. But TMI. But. Try not to say that if you're talking at public speaking. And that's the last chapter of my grandfather's book. I don't think anybody will understand how important it is to learn public speaking until they're getting older, when their knees are weak and they can't crawl under cars or climb ladders or any of that stuff anymore. You know, I got to lean on something to take some pressure off. But then the back gets sore and the other knee hurts. But, however, this is a better word, Because when you're trying to write a book, you got to come up with some really big words like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. If you say it loud enough, you will be atrocious. Enjoy the show. Youth Truth Podcast. Like, subscribe. Hit the like button early. They say it helps the algorithms. Pause it, and then go take a break. Then come back. Try and take in a little more info. Thanks so much. If you made it this far, I'm doing pretty good. Just keeping people's attention for more than 3 minutes is difficult in today's society. Thank you. Good. And then if my guest shows, we'll do it all over again. I know it has to be there. People think you're crazy, but it might just be because it's a full moon. Rising, rising, keep on rising. How's that? I could crop that. I don't know, I can't see it in the screen. So what do? Zoom in? Well, there it is. There it is. Rising, rising. Keep on rising. Yeah. January 2nd, on a beautiful day here at the Porch Project. Hot diggity dog. Well, guys, it's been a hard day at the office. Dang. There I sit, a little broken-hearted that gal wouldn't come over and I got a bad joke. But this is what I'm trying to say.
You'll never be able to afford the American dream.
Wealthy and large corporations start paying their fair share of taxes.
That, my friend, is
You'll
not
afford
America.
the American
Only reason
dream
Jack's
if
not
you
rich. He was not
work
being
hard
entirely truthful.
and try to become a YouTube star like Johnny
Have I
Bravo.
witnessed
Hot diggity
so
dog,
many
he's out there
lies,
trying to
so much
teach your
fraud,
business
and
also.
so much propaganda, and the
I'm
people
not
are falling
100%
for it.
sure I like
Let's start
everything he
with
says.
fraud.
He's a
How's the
little doom
banking
and
system
gloom.
doing? Oh, it's great.
Thanks,
How about
Johnny.
that silver?
Are
How
you gonna
about
charge me for
Chase
your
getting hit with
facial
I don't know, what,
features?
$1 billion fine? We're having.
But he's got a costume. Always in costume. The green screen. All 9 yards. But I'll sit and listen to it. Thanks for watching, guys. YouTube podcast. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Donate to my Patreon if you got $1 million. Come on, Johnny. Help me on the big YouTube. You're the one that says start a business. Save gold and silver. Yep, that's how I got here sitting on my porch making YouTube. Thanks to all my subscribers. I really do appreciate you. Cut. Because it's a one-man operation. And Johnny figured out how to do it. One man, too. But he makes a deal every day. Works every day. Me, I like taking some time off. Well, guys, as far as charting goes in the markets, this is a really rare pattern. To me, they're still trying to figure out what price China's willing to pay for it. Like I say, you can't get the real news. But obviously, America's trying to break this down so that we lose our depreciating asset. Okay. However, it is a chart. I gotta get there. Hang on. One man operation. So here's the pattern that's forming. And you can tell that they've been fighting the markets out in China and US. Okay. Now, a falling pendant has an 80% chance of going down. I don't know. Put your money where your mouth is, Steve, and I did. Because I've been through it over and over. Never seen them fight it out internationally like they are. The Americans are trying to push the shorts out of the market. The Chinese are fixing the price. If you've seen Silver Pro on my videos, at 85, 90, 100, you know, and the whole deal is you don't hear any of that on this little magic box because they want you to get scared, show you a pattern that's 80% against you. It could go south, and then I'll just eat my shorts, whatever. But I'm still in it because it hasn't failed me yet. I got my lines on my charts. I'll have to put a little cell phone picture in. Because I was over there talking to my silver friend at the printing shop. It's in the really big show. I don't know. It's going to be a really, really long class. I hope you can take it all 15, 20 minutes at a time. Relax. It's a book. Pick it up, set it down, come back. Nobody has time to come over and be on the channel. Nobody has time, period. Except yours truly enjoying this beautiful weather with a full moon on January 2nd, 2026. TGIF. Doom and gloom. That's the narrative they want put out there to propagandize you. And I just won't let it happen to me. And I hope I can encourage you to be happy. Have a great day. But hey, stay tuned for the rest of the program maybe, because it's going to be a really big show. It's supposedly my 3rd year college presentation. It's due March 27th, because that's my anniversary on YouTube, 3 years, March 27th. It's on one of my first shows, you know, but what the heck, I haven't stopped yet. And I'm encouraging anybody that wants to try that they could get started for less than you think. But learning that computer, it's been a nemesis to me my whole life. Learned how to make punch cards in '77 or before. Junior high school. Dang, I can't remember exactly.
What's wrong with your hair? When I'm like, you can make an extra $100 a day, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 20,000, and then you say to me, well, if
But
it
you
was
have
so
to have a
easy,
lot of
why
money
isn't
to do it.
everyone doing it? I don't know. When I taught high school, and
I
kids,
do,
I'm not lying.
because if you
And
don't have a lot of
and
money,
pulled into the principal's
a
office, this is
$2,000,
their
$5,000
son is
hit
making more than me.
kinda
Pull up my
freaks
own
you out.
account. I'm like, look,
But if
kids
you got
look,
millions,
I don't
you
believe
just
that.
kind of
You
laugh
would
it
be a
off and
teacher.
go light a cigar
But
with
now
$100
piggyback
bill.
up, why are you a YouTuber? Make so much
Why
money.
are you a
Why do you click
YouTuber?
record every
It's a
day?
fun
Just
game to
travel the
play.
world. I do.
When you're
It's
retired
really
and
cool.
you don't
And I
have a
also
whole
get
lot to
jumped.
do.
It's my cruise video. Paying me
See, he's talking about
Hey, that's more.
millions
It's
of
just
dollars.
people are like, but you're gonna
His
have to pay
target
it back.
audience is
It's fine,
those
Larry.
who got
Think
it
about
already.
you, Larry,
I'm
doing
trying
this
to
job
show you how to
because you
start
have.
from zero.
Oh, no. I gotta
And
give up 1%.
live a good life.
2%. Boo-hoo.
Every
I have
mama's
to
dream.
Laugh
Kids,
at
find
the communists
something that
that are
makes you
like,
happy and
Go
have a
get
good
'em.
life.
Tax the rich.
Tax
Hey,
the
Lindsay,
rich.
the rich
Yeah,
don't
that
pay
isn't
taxes.
completely
Politicians
the
are so
answer
deep in
because
the
you want
fraud
to be
and
rich.
They know this system.
Well, guys, I came up with a final ending for Silver's big show. You know, like Bravo said, everybody'd be doing it if it was easy. It's not really that easy.